Hello students, in the last lecture we were discussing about the graph of cosine function. Yes, we have done it. This is the graph of your cosine function. Yes, at 2 pi again it will be 1, then again it will decrease like this, and it's minus 2 pi it is 1, then it will increase up to minus 2 pi, then it will decrease. Okay, this is the graph of your cosine function. Yes, you see, in case of sine function it starts from here. That means the peak point, the highest point of cos function is this at x is equal to 0, but at x is equal to 0 sine function is 0. Okay, yes, this is the graph of your cosine function. Let us discuss about the other trigonometric functions like tangent function, cotangent function. Yes, tangent function. First we will discuss about tangent function. Yes, this is our coordinate axis, x dash, y dash. This is the origin. You have to take a circle like this. Our point is different from pole, so making OP. Yes, it's going to be r theta in polar form. Yes, let us draw a perpendicular meeting it x axis at M, and the circle meets at A. It is B, it is C, it is D. Okay, now tangent of theta, that means this is r and this inclination is theta. Tan theta, tangent function is defined as tan theta, which is equal to r theta y by r theta x, right? R theta y by r theta x. Yes, this is your tangent function. You see, r theta y, this is r theta y, that is MP, and this is r theta x, this is OM. Okay, so what will be its domain? How will you get the domain, the natural domain of this function? Yes, I have already told you the method to find out the domain of a real function. You see, it is just like a rational function. R theta y, ratio of the y coordinate of the point divided by its x coordinate, ordinate by abscissa. Yes, when the denominator is 0, it is not defined. So let us see where the denominator. What is the denominator? Denominator is the x coordinate. X coordinate, where it is 0. Yes, the x coordinate of a point will be 0 when the point is on the y axis, right? When it is on the y axis. And you see this point. This is a point on the y axis where the circle intersects y axis, and this is also a point on the y axis where it intersects. Here, the point is pi by 2, right? Or in general, it is 2n pi. Here it is 2n pi. 2n pi plus pi by 2. 2n pi plus pi by 2. 2n pi is here, an even multiple of pi. The point is here, and plus pi by 2 means it is this, right? So yes, similarly minus 2n pi this is this point minus pi by 2, but 2n pi minus pi by 2, 2n pi minus pi by 2, right? Right. This is the, or if n is taken as negative integer, then it is 2n pi, it will be here, then minus pi by 2, it will be here, sorry, plus pi by 2, yes, it will be there. So anyway, it is r theta x will be 0 on odd multiple of pi by 2, odd multiple of pi by 2. So what is the domain? Domain of tan function, yes, tangent function is equal to the set of real numbers difference theta such that theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 2, right? Plus minus pi by 2, right? These are the points where r theta x is 0, right? So this is the domain. So what is range of this function? You see, it is r theta y by r theta x. Let us observe here, tan function will be 0 because the y coordinate here 0, and gradually it will increase, and near this point the function is not defined. But before that, what will happen? R theta x is very nearer to 0. R theta x is very nearer to 0, whereas r theta y is very nearer to r. R theta y is very near. Here you see r theta y is increasing, r theta x is decreasing, r theta y is increasing, and while it is very nearer to 0, which r theta x, r theta y is very nearer to r, and r in comparison to r theta x is a very big number, where r theta x is very nearer to 0, so the ratio becomes infinite. The ratio becomes infinite. From 0 it becomes infinite. Again you see, here it will decrease, and here it will be 0. Yes, r theta y will decrease, here it will be 0. Again it will, yes, decrease, means negatively increase, decrease, and here you see in negative side it is decreasing, and here r theta x, though negative, it is very nearer to 0, and r theta y is nearer to r. Both are negative quantities, so the result will be positive. Then it becomes, you see, from 0 it increases up to infinity, and from infinity it decreases up to 0, and again it is increasing, because you see r theta x is decreasing, r theta y is increasing, the absolute value, but they are negative in nature, so the ratio will be positive. Positive value is increasing. At this point, r theta x is a very small negative number. Small positive, it is not small, it is a positive, it is a big negative, because it is very nearer to 0 but negative, and it is highly negative, minus r, but the ratio will be positive, and this tends to infinity. After that, what happens? After that, it will be highly negative. How? R theta x is positive, where r theta y is nearer to r, minus r, So the ratio will be a negative quantity, that means minus infinity to 0. That means its range of tangent function is equal to r, the set of real numbers, okay. Yes. So range of tangent function is the set of real numbers R. Yes. Let us discuss about cotangent function. Yes, cotangent function. Yes, defined as cot theta. Cot theta is just reverse, it is r theta x by r theta y. How can you find its domain? Yes, its domain can be obtained, yes, by eliminating, by taking the difference of the set of values of theta for which r theta y is 0. R theta y is the y coordinate where it is 0. This is the point and this is the point. Right? You can write it like this. It is r difference n pi plus pi by 2. You can write this. 2n pi plus minus. You see, it is pi plus pi by 2 is this. N is any integer. N is any integer. N belongs to Z. This can be written like this. Yes. Here r theta y will be 0 where at this point where theta is 0 and theta is equal to pi. That means again it will be 2 pi, 3 pi. These 2 points. Yes. At these 2 points cotangent function will not be defined. Why? Because r theta y will be 0 there. The y coordinate of the point is 0 because these 2 points are on x axis. These 2 points, this point and this point, they are on x axis. So the y coordinate must be 0 there. Y coordinate 0 means the denominator of this function, this ratio will be 0. Yes, this will be 0. That means at those points cot theta is not defined. So domain of cotangent function is equal to r difference, yes, theta, so that theta is equal to n pi. N belongs to Z. N pi, any multiple of pi. At these points cotangent function is not defined. So it's, yes, its difference, or simply we can write r difference n pi so that n belongs to Z. We can simply write this. Okay. So this is the domain of the cotangent function. Understand why we have taken this difference? Because at these points we cannot find the cot theta, value of cot theta. Why? Because cot theta is defined like this, r theta x by r theta y. At those points r theta y is 0. What is r theta y? R theta y is the y coordinate of that point. So when the point is here, that means it is on the x axis, either this point or this point. In both the cases the points are on x axis. So y coordinate must be 0 at those points. So we have taken the difference of the set of values for which the y coordinate is 0. Okay. So this is the domain of the cotangent function. Let us discuss about the range of this cotangent function. You see, here it is not defined, but at this point, suppose this point, you see r theta y is very small in comparison to r theta x. R theta y is very small. That means it is infinity. It will be when it is nearer to a, on the first quadrant, it is infinity, and gradually it will decrease, and this point r theta y is equal to r, where r theta x is 0 here. The x coordinate of the point is 0 because that is a point on y axis. On y axis. So r theta x must be 0 there. So r theta x means the numerator of the ratio. So numerator is 0 means the value will be 0 there. and it is nearer to R. Okay, so from infinity it decreases to 0. Again here, yes, again for this, what will happen? Here it is infinity. Yes, if you take this point, yes, this is r theta x, this is r theta y. R theta y is positive, r theta x is negative. R theta x is negative. So, but very small negative number, and this is positive. Okay, since it is positive, so the ratio will be minus infinity, right? Minus infinity. Sorry, r theta y, sorry. It is very nearer to 0 but negative. Here it is 0, it is negative, and it will decrease. The value will decrease. Here the r theta y is positive but very small, and r theta x is negative but large. So again, what will happen? R theta y is very nearer to 0 and positive. It is a big negative, so very small negative. So it will approach towards minus infinity there. So from, you see, from infinity it becomes 0 and becomes minus infinity. Again at these points it becomes infinity. Why? Both are negative, and same case will happen. So it will be plus infinity. Here it will be 0. Again it will decrease and the value will be minus infinity. So range of cotangent function is equal to R. Yes, in case of tangent function, you see this was 0. Yes, y coordinate is 0, and gradually y coordinate will increase and decrease. R theta x will decrease when nearer to 0. When x coordinate becomes 0, that means theta will approach to pi by 2. Theta will approach to pi by 2. It becomes, but r theta x will be small, it will be large. That means it will approach to infinity. And after that, you see r theta x is very small but negative number, so it is minus infinity. Minus infinity to up to this, it will be 0, then it will increase because both are negative, because y coordinate is increasing negatively. That means it is decreasing, right? Absolute value increasing, negative it is decreasing. We say it is decreasing, and r theta x is also negative, so the ratio will be infinity again here. Minus infinity to 0, 0 to up to infinity. Again here it is minus infinity to 0, 0 to infinity. Like this. In case of tangent function, it is r. In case of cotangent function, it is a cotangent function. Same thing. It will at different point. Here it will be r theta x. It will be 0 here. From here it is negative, and here it is positive, infinity, then it is decreasing, here it is this. Okay, cotangent function r theta x by r, x is very small positive but y is negative, so it is minus infinity to 0, then it becomes infinity here. Sorry, it is 0 here. It is 0 here. R theta x is 0 here, so it is 0, and gradually r theta x is small, so from 0 it becomes negative. It is minus infinity here, and here it will be plus infinity. Here it will be 0, then negative. Here it will be minus infinity. Again it will be plus infinity, decrease 0 up to this. Okay, this is the process. Anyway, so range of tangent cotangent function is R. Let us discuss about the graph of these two functions. Yes, tangent function and cotangent function. Yes. Graph. We will take certain points on the curve. Yes, this is x-axis, y-axis, right? Let us draw the circle. Suppose here is the point P, whose polar coordinates are r theta. Now drop this. This is OM r theta x, and this is r theta y. This is A, B, C, D. Yes. We'll take the points, different points of cot theta, right? Tan theta. Tan theta was what? Tan theta was r theta y by r theta x, right? So let us consider different points, theta and tan theta, right? Theta, tan theta. Yes. We'll start from here. Suppose theta is 0, right? Theta is 0. Or from this we'll start. Okay? Here we will start. Yes. Here it is. You see, here is a point. Suppose this is the point. What will happen here? Here r theta x is very small but positive, and r theta y is highly negative. So r theta y by r theta x, it becomes infinity. It becomes infinity. That means when it is suppose minus pi by 2. Minus pi by 2. It is, you cannot say it is not defined. Not defined. And you come to minus pi by 4. Theta is minus pi by 4. Pi by 4 means, if this is pi by 4, then this must be pi by 4. And here you see, it is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle means this side is equal, this means absolute value of r theta x and r theta y are equal. But here you see, r theta x is positive, r theta y is negative. So its value will be what? 1 minus 1. Sorry. Because r theta y is equal to r theta x numerically. But it is positive, it is negative. So it will be minus 1 here. And at 0, when it becomes 0, what will happen? Here r theta y is 0. So its value will be 0. After that, when it is suppose pi by 4, again here both are positive, both are equal. Yes, this is an isosceles triangle, so it is pi by 4, it is 1. And at pi by 2, not defined, but near this, it is highly positive means infinity. Yes, from minus infinity the curve will move to plus infinity, right? Again at this point, again it will be, after that, suppose we'll take a point here which is 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4. What will happen here? Here also you will get an isosceles triangle like this. This angle must be pi by 4. This is pi by 4. So this is r theta y which is positive. This is negative. So pi by 2 plus pi, that means 3 pi by 4. It is minus 1. Again at C means pi. It is what? 0. Then after that both are negative. So at pi plus pi by 4, pi plus pi by 4. What will happen? Pi plus pi by 4 means this angle is pi by 4, so this is pi by 4 and this is equal to this numerically, but this is negative, this is also negative. Negative by negative it will be positive, so its value will be plus 1 here, right? So again at minus pi by 2 it will be infinity. So let us draw the graph of this. But yes, graph of this function. Yes, suppose this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is say pi by 4, it is 0, pi by 2, 3 pi by 4, right? It is pi by 3 pi by 4, then pi plus pi by 4, 3 pi by 2, right? Like this. Then 2 pi minus pi by 4. Anyway, here also it is minus pi by 4, minus pi by 2, minus 3 pi by 4, minus pi minus pi by 2 pi by 4, minus pi by 2, right? These are the points. So yes, it is suppose 1 2 3 4, it is minus 1 minus 2 minus 3, like this. Yes, if this is the case, let us draw. You see, let us draw the ordinates where it is not defined, so that your curve will have a discontinuous at those points. Let us mark those points. You see, where it is not defined, minus pi by 2, where is minus pi by 2? Here. Yes, you draw the dotted lines. It is not in the curve. Then what is pi by 2? Here. It is not defined, right? And 3 pi by 2, this is a point. That means when the point is on the y-axis, right? And here the point is this. Right? And if you draw the curve, you see at 5 by 2 not defined, and before that it is highly positive. That means it will be like this. At 5 by 4 it is 1, like this, just like this. These lines are called asymptotes. Again the point will be like this. It will be, it becomes straight, but it will be just like this, right? Yes, this is the graph of your tangent function. Similarly, cotangent function. For cotangent function, the curve will be something different, right? Suppose, yes, if you take the same points, theta, cot theta, yes, when you see the points minus pi by 2, I have taken minus pi by 2, it is not defined, but here cot theta, what is cot theta? Cot theta is r theta x by r theta y. So r theta y, yes, it will be what? R theta x becomes 0, minus pi by 2, minus pi, it is approaching to minus pi by 2. So you see it is r theta x becomes 0 there. And after that, yes, minus pi by 4. minus pi by 4. This is also minus pi by 4. Here it will be minus 1 and 0. It is not defined. Not defined. Then pi by 4 it is 1 and pi by 2 not defined. Sorry, pi by 2. Pi by 2 it becomes 0. And after that 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4. It is again minus 1. You can verify like this. Pi at 5 it is not defined. Not defined. Yes. And pi plus pi by 4. What will happen? Pi by 4. It is also minus 1. That means the curve will be what? Suppose this is 0. It is pi by 4, pi by 2, 3 pi by 4, right? And 3 pi by 4, pi plus pi by 4, pi plus pi by 2, and 2 pi minus pi by 4. Yes, 2 pi, right? Oh, yes, I'll draw. Yes. You see, this is y-axis, this is x dash, right? So it will be the asymptote point where it is not defined at 0 and it is not defined at pi. You draw these points. The graph will be, you see, it is highly positive